Interstellar Jogo viciously, brutally, ruthlessly got jumped by these demons of Ultramites. To appreciate the quality of these squabbles, we're going to channel the pure American essence. We'll use the metric system to measure the legitimacy of the beef, as well as how it was handled. If the beef was legit, it's a Wagyu beef. If not, it's ground beef, baby. Now, rounding up the fighters, Jogo should have taken notes. Alan is basically a dumb Jogo from the coalition of planets, and he also has a girlfriend, unlike most of us. There, I said it. He looks like he thinks he'd win, but he's not evil and can travel in space. His opponents, well, they were designed so generic, they might as well be disposable characters. We have this blonde Omni-Man that is just Mei. With bad vision, she put the bread away from her face, and that one, that's just Steve Harvey, and they're about to fight just in a sec. The Coalition of Planets is a secret organization formed to stop the reign of Ultramites, so they were just aliens' natural enemies. After my boy visited Mark again at the end of season 1, he learned of everything that happened from Mark. He went back to his planet and spent some lovely time with his blue girlfriend. As they were eating, my guy got pulled like he's a chicken from a hen. The Ultramites asked him for information, but Orange Gojo and no snitch. So this beef is objectively petty, typical villainous behavior, which will give it a rating of a ground beef, and this mofo cooked it to the next level. And let's dive into the how. This fight was basically just unfair, but there's no such thing as unfair. Invincible, just like in JJK. If you're going to get jumped, you're going to get jumped. It is what it is. So after Steve Harvey dragged him into space, he was bracing himself to get beaten up. By this point, you think there'd be someone who told Ultramite where to find him, so he needs to not make their visit worthwhile. He gets passed to the braided old woman, and she just raises his arm like she's giving a toast at her friend's third wedding. My guy Alan stops his momentum, but another guy jumps him and backhands him away. Alan regains control once again, but this time he spits some blood. And here I thought aliens had different blood colors. My boy Alan is also racist, and we're about to see that in a sec. After learning that he was dealing with 3 Ultramites, and he just casually says, like this is just going to be a bad Tuesday. Grandma Mei asked him to spill the beans and she'll spare his life, but my guy was like, no way Jose. His smug's face sells the tease, with Grandma Mei raising her lips and squinting her eyes angrily. Alan keeps dodging the question and being really brutally smug about it. She was obviously not having it, and blonde Omni-Man dashes to help him digest his food more quickly, which was very effective because Alan immediately emitted some ketchup, but our foreign Jogo was persistent. He did not want to reveal anything, period. So Steve Harvey trains his backhand with his face and makes Alan roll. He takes a look at his girl, smiling like he's stringing his own death flag. Don't do this, my guy. We all know how anime goes when people do that. Slow down. But it's not over. There's a round 2. He spits some blood and looks like he's preparing for another round of bidding. He casually becomes racist, saying that Ultramite just all look the same, which might have gotten him canceled if Twitter existed in that universe, but it doesn't. But it wasn't for nothing, because Granny got offended. She started to jump him and punch him so hard, blood instantly appeared on his face. Granny was not done yet. She punched in his stomach and immediately followed up with a punch to the face. A clean combo. Then he gets passed around like his used socks. What? Wannabe Omni-Man drags him to Steve, and my bro Alan becomes a fan. His girlfriend was so unimpressed that he could mimic a fan so well. She started crying. Alan was not actually fighting, and I explained why a little later. His talent was uninterrupted after they jumped him one more time. Blondie hit him with his old knee and sent him flying to thick mustache Steve. All in all, I believe they really liked this move. They hit him 2 more times, spinning him like a pinball. Omni-Man with the goggle gave him the right hook. My boy Alan was already spitting the spaghetti for earlier, but they're not done. This is usually where normal jumpings are over, but not for Invincible. They go above and beyond. Granny grabs him, concerned for his health, gave him a great hug. Then Dr. Steve goes straight to business and gently hit his stomach and his face. It was very effective because my boy Alan was already filled with sauce, minus 2 teeth, which might have been side effects from the operation. I think I cannot even joke about this one. She hit him multiple times and my guy's eyeball balls disconnected from the socket. That is absolutely disgusting. Maybe not in certain cultures. Steve proceeded to amputate his arm and hit him with his own arm. That is absolutely vicious, gruesome, ruthless. His brute being started crying in pure agony as my boy Alan Ibos was looking at her. A very disturbing fate. This is absolutely true love, but it's not even done yet because Grady grabs him and prepares for a final operation. She punches the spaghetti out of Alien, which probably saved him from the diarrhea. But frankly, I think he was almost dead seconds before that. These doctors definitely to get their shit straight and then look at him one last time and leave. My bro got brutally jumped by these three. Oh, thank God he's alive. This jumping is a good ground beef because he was just heady, but they cooked him just medium well. The Viltrumite and Alien's beef was only natural. Alien was on a mission of his own. He's capable of fighting him, but not enough to actually beat one. So 3 is absolutely out of the question. He didn't want to just give them anything, and by that standard, Alien actually won. He successfully hid the information and leave. Bro, he's just built different. The Viltrumites cooked him well for information, which is petty, but didn't actually finish the job. So this one is a medium well ground beef. I keep wondering how the hell did he survive all that, which by standards of anime will make him come back stronger than ever. His girl is definitely a Rule 34 material too, so stay unhinged. Bye.